father and my brothers. In November born, a storm swept in early. Nae man nor boot were e'er found. 12 my sons were in the Royal Navy in the war. Ne'er came he. Only one body was recovered. He lies here, next to his brother's empty place. And my father's father, and my cousins, neighbours, uncles, out there, somewhere. And my husband, he was a good fisherman. Even other fishermen boasted on him. But in the end, the sea, she caught him. They tell me I'm too old to be on the sea. Young skinnings. For all I've got the cancer. In my day, I followed the shoals as far as my boot would bear. To the Faroes in Iceland even. And I'd swell my nets with mackerel and pilchard when others only dredged up their refuge. I belong on the sea. She shaped my days and my face with her wind and her spray. My hands, they're born for years of mending net, hauling line, and holding steady at the prow. I'm her creature, and contented to be, for the sea, she's left me her bounty. Prepare my table, and let me look on her face in her darkest and most beautiful hours. I'm nae feared to dying on the sea. It's a good death for a boatman. But to die like this, landlocked and far framer, that's a desolation. One morning, on a last visit to the isle, and I woke to find him gone. One of the dinghies was missing, and there was only the note that said, "Gone fishing." He took no line, no creel, no net. Nae man nor boot were e'er found. He's not gone. We'll remember him. Stories of his prowess as a fisherman, his generosity of spirit. He taught me the importance of pouring oneself passionately into the little ordinary moments of life, because in the end, that's all there is. How can you remember things that didn't happen to you, that happened to other people? My father, he died years before you were born. And I wish you had known him, because he was a good man. Such a good man, my daddy. He worked so hard all his life, and he never had half of what he deserved. I wish you had known him. I do know him. I know him from the stories people tell about him. How he loved to laugh and sing and tell stories. And I've had dreams about him where we've walked and talked. It's just as real as I'm talking to you right now. I can't explain it, but it's as real as anything. Well, and who's to say it's not? Who's to say you don't get your memories handed down like you get your hair or the colour of your eye? There's 3 women here were like the same person at a different age. They favoured our way, or they would know our family. For chains of blood and sweat and tears for generation after generation bind us together. How can you not know who you are? Remember the folk you sprang from. It's in the blood. I won't be drawn back into the old ways. The old fight started by people long dead. It's a new world, let it go. There's nothing to do on this island but gossip and work and tell stories. I don't want to stay here and watch people grow old and fade farther away before they die. And I won't. One last moment with the island I love. Oh, yes. Yes. went to see her. Feel had a run again. Oh, my last moment. Then I'll turn my face to the sea. Oh, sometimes I hate her, like she were a woman what took everything from me, everyone ever loved. I don't want my corpse to lie in some body hole, but she'll take me to in the end, I suppose. I wish I were a bird and could fly upon her. If I were a blackbird, could whistle and sing, I'd follow the vessel my true love sails in, and in the top rigging I would there make my nest, and I'd flutter my wings from this lily white breast. I dreamed of Nora the night she died. She was standing on the roof of her cottage, her shawl wrapped around her, and she spread her arms like a bird and flew away. And I watched her until she was just a speck. And then I woke up. I felt relieved to know that she wouldn't lie in the ocean, but I know she'd want to be a seabird and watch over all those that she loved that lie there. This was my Eden as a child, and these were the people I loved. And these little bits of stories and songs, that's all that's left. But if I can remember, the story goes on.